I prefer really not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Turn me up, kid Spiral.
But like, people always thinking I'm hiding or some stuff like that. I'm just like, all right, cool. I'm just go out and do it.
But you're quite like a reserved guy, you know.
Yeah, I've always been.
But it is good to.
Are you running?
Yeah, we're running, bro. We're running. Yeah,
right.
we just go straight into it. Yeah, so
Alright,
you're
cool.
quite a reserved guy. You are, you know, you don't run your mouth and all that, but obviously, look, you want the opportunity to speak. And with me, I'm always open. I said this in my earlier, especially when someone is on smoke. Now, I'm not talking smoke where you have to go at someone personally, but it's just like one of the questions I'm going to ask you as a DJ, what are some of your peeves that you don't appreciate from people when you're out? Just stuff like that. And I don't want you to give me the little request a song. Give me the whole smoke, bro. Do you get me? Because there's some smoky things I'm going to say today. Why not? Okay.
So what are the peeves?
Yeah. No, you don't have to dive into it now. Cause,
Okay.
I'm just like letting you know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I know
Cool.
like, if you want to get, because like I said, you're a reserve guy, but here's a chance for you to kind of like get off your chest, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
But before all that, I know I've been with you the last hour or so, but
Right.
how I like kicking things off is like just like, I seen you posting something as well. Moses London posted on his Snapchat about like the man them checking in on each other and stuff and just seeing if everyone's alright. Now that's all well and good posting. Man them do that. And all of us do that where we post about mental health and check in on your friends. No one's checking on anybody. Do you know what I mean? So what I do tend to like to do is like checking on the person, because I know you have to come in from a flight. Obviously you're traveling down from Longford and stuff. So, but how's things with you? Like how are you? Like
Yeah, I can't complain. Things are actually pretty good right now. I can't complain. Obviously, I thank God for that, because it's like it's really easy not to be good. Do you get me? It's really easy not to be good. So when you do feel good, you just have to give thanks for that, really. So at this moment, I can't really complain. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
I want to ask you, see, with like, because I like learning off other people and being a sponge, and why even this season, I said it to Simba earlier on when I was talking, if anyone has noticed throughout the episode, bar probably Neve's episode, she was episode 3, it was obviously the industry I used to work in, the bookies. It's a lot of people who are in like the creative field. Obviously you're a DJ, I've had you know, artists on, I've had bleeding whatever on, managers on and stuff. So I want to kind of like, obviously we're in a space where they call it like a creator's block or a writer's block. So when you're struggling, what are the things that tend to kind of get you out of that like mental? Because me, when my head's gone, like my missus could do something so small, I'm just like, the kids are getting it, everything, everyone. So what kind of things do you do to kind of like, when the world gets heavy for you? Because obviously you're a busy guy as well, so when it gets overwhelming, what kind of steps do you take to just...
Okay, for me, it's like, I like to go to the gym a lot. Like, that's one of the things. I like to go to the gym because it's just like a mind clearance, like, you know, it's like therapy in a way. Like, just go to the gym and, you know, you're working out and you're just doing your own thing. I love going to the steam room and the sauna as well. Those are the two things I love to do when I go to the gym. Because it's like, you're in there, the heat is beating you, but you're like, nah, I'm going to stay in here. Then once you get out, you're like, just, you feel relief. Do you know what I mean? So I love going to the gym and then just hanging out with friends, going for drinks and catch up and getting food and, yeah, chilling with family and stuff like that. So those are the things for me that I feel like, you know, help me get away from going crazy or stuff like that.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
like
Even me, I've been gymming a minute.
Yeah.
I saw shout out Akbo, saw him, I think it was Cello's thing. He started touching me belly, so I said, don't go. You know what I mean? He started going back to the gym. So yeah, even me too, I heard that the gym one definitely, that will help. Friends, I don't really like my friends like that, but my friends are idiots. They know who they are. I don't like these guys, man. But yeah, no, you're right. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the Costa in the building. Dongo Productions. I don't really do intros, but yeah, Dongo Productions, G Millie, whatever you want to call me. Prick, wanker, I'll take all of it. I don't care what that's. But yeah,
why would you say that? Prick, why would you say?
The Costa, I told you earlier on, man. People like chatting on my name, bro. You know what I mean? People like chatting on my name because like I talk a lot of shit, and one of the reasons I talk a lot of shit because no one's gonna do that, bro. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. But we got the Costa in the building. This has been brewing for a minute.
I swear.
And don't think I really said this to you, but I like when I don't really see you like that. Like obviously you're from Longford, we're gonna get into that in a minute. But when I see you, it's always a good vibe or it's a good chat, and you know, you're a good human being, bro. Because I look beyond the talent, bro, always, yeah. And I always look at the person, do you get me? And for you, I remember one day I went through a bit of a madness, which we'll touch on, with the, obviously you being a DJ, the troubles in nightclubs and all. But I remember I was putting up, like I said, my head was gone. I was ranting, oh, fuck this and that. You called me, like, don't even need to post all that, bro. You're gonna, this is the type of attention that's gonna come on you now, doing what you're doing. People are jealous, this, that, and that, blah, blah. So I really appreciate that, you get me?
No, like, because I know myself, like, obviously sometimes, like, you just want to put your word out there across. Do you get me? But then again, it's like, you just have to be careful what you kind of put out, like, in a way. Do you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're humans, so.
No, I hear that, bro, yeah. I hear that, but when I was saying to you earlier on, and I was talking to Simba about it, I was like, I'm going to put out my opinion on Snapchat, Instagram.
Yeah, 100%.
Do you get me? It's more, unless I'm going at you directly. Like, obviously, we've had this DJ conversation already, which I know we're gonna get into. But say, for instance, I'm criticising the nightlife in Ireland. I'm not going at you. I'm just saying from my perspective as a
and your experience.
I'll go out. I don't really like the music that are getting played. Do you get me? I'm not feeling the void, whatever. That's just me in general. Do you get me? But if I come at you, the Costa, Jez, I was out the other night, the Costa, for fuck's sake, what's he doing? Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't have him DJing at a funeral. Do you get me? If I said that, I'm just saying, bro. No, the afters, people get music. Do you get me? So if I said coming at you personally, fair enough. But if I'm critiquing, like, you know, even if I did come at you personally, if I critiqued you, say for instance, I said, say for instance, D&D, we're at D&D together, and that was like I said, well, let me go, and George going, oh, you're coming on the pod, and I'm like, no, the talent.
D2D.
Was it not Do Not Disturb?
No, Dusk to Dawn.
Dusk to Dawn, what the fuck am I saying? Yeah, Dusk to Dawn, right? So yeah, if I went there and I was like, the cost is good, but I wasn't really feeling, that's just me being fair. No one needs to view for the crow. You can come on this podcast, you can go on Chariots of the Game, next you can go on Where's Your Header, and you'll be like, yeah, I felt more comfortable. That's no problem. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, everybody's entitled to their own.
Do you get me? Yeah, people just need to stop crying, bro. That's my thing on that. But yeah, just what I like to do, bro, before I get into obviously your career and like obviously a bit of your life, how much you want to open up, I have a little icebreaker called What's the Gig? What's the story, right? So it's usually topics that are going on during the week. Now, I don't really have a heavy one this week, really. So I want to start, obviously, today, the World Cup starts. Are you a football fan?
I'm a football fan, but I don't really watch football a lot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't really watch football a lot, man. So do it, guy. People
because that I was just because obviously the World Cup starts today, and why I wanted to ask you. Obviously, you're from Angola. Do you man? What's your feeling towards like Portugal? Do you man have the way Ireland don't like England and like? Do you man have that animosity towards them, or when you support them?
No, we support them. I don't think there's that type of animosity there at all. Because like usually, I think it's like, let me give you an example. It's like Congo and France, Belgium. Yeah. So it wouldn't be France, no.
No, Belgium.
Okay. Well, I take that back.
Yo,
I take that. Let me take it.
You failed geography, bro.
Let me take that one back. But yeah, like there's no animosity there at all. Yeah. Like, you know, usually people go, like Angolan people go back to Portugal for like, because they feel like it's the closest, I guess, instead of going all the way back to. So I feel like, yeah, it's not animosity.
No. See, I asked that because obviously why I want to touch on obviously today, because obviously this is gonna come out just about when the World Cup is about to end. But I asked that because like Ireland, I don't think a lot of us, even looks at me, right, when I'm watching football, it's like I'll support more the players because obviously Saka plays for my club and Ben White, whatever. Yeah, but it's like Angolans, I'm trying to find out, like, do you man like you cheer for Portugal? Yeah, especially what's that happen and all that. It's interesting.
Well, yeah, Angolan people that I know. Yeah, they cheer for Portugal.
And are you?
I'm Brazil as well.
Yeah, can I ask you this? Are you one of them? Because I heard you speak Lingala earlier. One of your playing what's it called? What's that? Entourage is here. Yeah. So are you one of them Angolans that is like? Are you fully Angolan?
I'm fully Angolan.
Bit of Congolese.
Not fully Angolan.
You're fully. So what's see them man that are Angolan and Congo? What's the problem with them with Congo? Do you ever see they get offended when you say you're Congo? No, I don't want to get into a whole thing of it. Because even the other day, right, I was slagging a player, right. Who was I slagging? I was on Twitter. Did you see it? No, I was slagging a player and I goes, he's not Brazilian. No, I think it was Fred that plays for United, yeah? David's a United fan. So Fred, I was like, Fred's not bleeding Brazilian. He's Angolan, right? I wasn't slagging the country, just saying football. This nigga gone Twitter, started tweeting me and saying, why are you slagging my country? It was just after the Independence Day as well. Why are you slagging my country and all, blah, blah. Like, What's the gig there? Where did Angolan? They're very flimsy.
Angolans just feel like this. Like, I don't know if that's ignorant, but they feel like, okay, if you're Angolan and you speak the language, then, because it's like a lot, like I get this a lot. Like when people ask me, "Are you Angolan?" I'm like, "Yeah," and then they go, "Oh, can you speak Lingala?" I'm like, "No." Like, I don't.
So you don't like being associated with that? Like we just like I'm just Angolan.
I'm Angolan. Like, you know, the only language I learned how to speak or I speak is Portuguese.
Portuguese, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So
Obrigado and them man there.
Yeah, like, you know, so that's a whole.
No, I said it earlier. I said it. I'm not educated enough on that topic to delve in on it. But just a little that I know.
Yeah.
Like I've clocked. Like, you know, I remember one of my boys. He'll watch this and you know what I'm talking about. He was slating Angolan for the exact same thing I'm talking about. And he got smoked on the TL on Twitter. Like, you know what I mean? Like. But nah, it's pretty interesting because
it is.
It's people that like they speak the language, like, they're Angolans, they eat the food. We are slating Congolese people. I'm just like,
where's the mom from? Where's that from? And it's just man, it's
just black people, innit?
Man, listen, at the end of the day, we're all Africans, man. So it is
100, bro. So. But yeah, bro, that's what's the game. World Cup. I'll be not supporting Portugal, but I want Ronaldo to obviously win because Ronaldo's my guy. And yeah, man, interesting. But yeah, bro, let's start with you then. How I like to go, bro, is obviously you're the Costa now, but back in the day you were just everyday guy, whatever. Yeah, I like to go from the very start. And obviously you told me you grew up in Longford, yeah. Talk to me about that, bro. What's that like growing up in as a young man? And, you know, school and stuff. Talk to me about your early beginnings.
Yeah, so Longford's a small town. You know, it's a small town. There's actually a few artists that come on from Longford as well. Evans Jr. is one. He's from Longford.
Top guy. Shout out Evans.
Shout out Evans, yeah. Amma, I don't know if you know Amma. He's a musician from Longford as well.
Okay.
Yeah, like Longford has always been cool. You know, had the boys there, black boys, obviously. Javier Mandela's there as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, like kicking about, playing football, stuff like that. School was calm. Yeah, it's a small community, you know what I mean? So I never really had any like crazy, you know, had some experiences, but never like no crazy thing that made me want to actually get out of the town. Do you know what I mean? But so yeah, Longford's pretty cool spot.
Yeah, so even like, you know, you were talking earlier before we get into your what you do. We were having a bit of a laugh where there's no like nandos around up there. What's that dynamic like?
Yeah, so when it comes to stuff
where would you
like
go?
That,
like, where's, like, do you know what I mean?
Look, it's a calm spot for like olders, like, you know, you're a parent now and you're trying to settle off and blah blah blah. But for young people, other places like it's not really the spot for that. You know? Yeah. So.
And it must be heavy because you said something earlier about like Dubliners don't like going outside of you know their spot. Would you being from there, would you understand that why we wouldn't live?
Yes, I do understand it. I definitely do understand it. I do understand it. Yeah, because like everything is basically here. Do you get what I mean? So it's like they'll feel like, why am I going out? Like when everything's here. But yeah.
When was it kind of the first time you stepped out? Was it like for school? Yeah.
For school.
Where'd you go college? Like, or did you do everything up there?
No, so I went college in Dundalk.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to
What was that
DJing.
dynamic like for you?
Sorry?
What was that dynamic like for you? Like leaving and what differences did you see?
Dundalk it's a big town, but it's not that big compared to here. But it was obviously a jump for me because Longford is also obviously smaller than Dundalk. Do you get me? So going to Dundalk, it was like, okay, I'm out there in a way. And I was closer to Dublin as well. So it was like I was kind of in here more, back and front. So.
And where I'll go with this as well is like I'm trying to figure out you and what would get you into, you know, DJing. So did you play any, before we get into that, did you play any sports? Because even with me, like obviously I played ball all my life. Like I know you said your friend here is a good footballer. Yeah. That would be me myself. But obviously it's the old knee injury, blah blah blah.
Even you know James Abankwa.
No,
who did kid? He plays Ireland. Isn't it? What was he playing for? Where's he playing? Yeah, he was playing for Ireland for some time. He came from Longford as well.
Longford as well, yeah.
17.
Is he still playing now?
No, he's playing. Where is he playing? Italy.
Shit.
Yeah, he's playing in Italy.
Oh,
I thought like people know about it.
No, my brother's probably, because even me, with the youngers, I'll get back into football like that this year because a lot of lads who I played with and whatever, they're all coming back here. So it's giving me more of an interest because I don't really give a rat's about Irish football like that because I go to games, bro, and not to get too technical into football. I don't like seeing the ball in the air for 90 minutes, you get me? Where like the lads who I've played with and stuff can play on the ground and it's interesting to watch, you know? But yeah, so did you play ball or no?
Yeah, so I played football,
Yeah.
played basketball, played basketball in school, played for a team as well. Yeah, 2 sports that I played.
Were your levels or were you just played?
Guy. I was a good player. I was a decent player, man. I'm not gonna decent player. I'm not gonna lie, but I played for a football team as well, but I never really played for like Longford, the actual club. But I played for a team, and yeah, just a casual player.
Where did your love for DJing start? So when was your kind of like your introduction into like, okay, I want to be a DJ? Was it like, you know, your love for music, or did you just want to just stick an MP3 player at a party and you start playing music, or what was your kind of early memories of like wanting to get into like becoming a professional DJ?
So the love for music has always been there, you know. Was a drummer in church, played drums in church. Did a bit of rapping actually as well. But this is before though. Yeah. Good. Like time ago. So dance as well, hip hop dance and stuff like that. Yeah, man.
Can you still drop a little shout out? Can you?
Probably. Probably a little one too.
Yeah.
So like the love for music has always been there, and so the love for DJing, where that came in. So my dad was a DJ, so my uncles, well, not uncles, but like I had like 1 or 2 uncles that were DJs as well. So just seeing them in that area was always interesting. You know what I mean? Being the guys to like kind of control the party in a way. Do you know what I'm saying? So deliver, like, you know, bring vibes to the party. So for me, I always looked at that like, yo, like that's something that I would like to do. Do you get me? So it kind of went in from there. I think the first, like, it was 2011 where, yeah, I remember because I was actually going back, you know, sometimes you just go back in your old messages and stuff. I was going back on one of my old messages and I seen it was 2011. Yeah, 2011, where I first ever thought of wanting to actually be a DJ. And I never thought it was going to get that serious. It was just one of those, yeah, I want to be a DJ, yeah. And then from there, things just went up.
Yeah, I like the dynamic of like, this is, because a lot of like, you know, I speak to David regularly and we talk about, you know, upbringings and stuff, and a lot of musicians, it does start off in church, innit? It does start off in church. I was even smiling the other day. Yeah. He was playing at the Boys Live show and he was like, I love how you gas me when I'm drumming. Like, I was like, that's just my, because in church I love like just when the like I have all the instruments, I just love drums. Just something about it, you get me? And it's interesting. I didn't know that, and that's what I remember we were talking about, you know, podcasts, and so it's your first one that you're doing, and I appreciate you giving me that opportunity.
First podcast, man,
I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to do that, bro. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I'm breaking it.
No, I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to be here as well.
Oh, thank you, bro. Appreciate that.
So it's like, thank you, man. And I actually brought you a gift as well.
Yes. So podcast gifts.
So
I appreciate you, bro.
That's cap.
That's right. That, obviously, I know you. I'm not gonna do the whole acting thing. This was all planned. He gave Simba one as well. And, I was looking at him. Where's my?
Yeah, he was looking at me. I was like, don't worry, I'll give it to you.
This is before I'll go back into, you know, your story and stuff. So talk to us about this. This is what you're venturing into now as well, is it?
Yeah. I would ask you to wear it right now.
You want me to wear it now?
I would ask you to wear it right now. No, that's if you want. Do you wear caps? Huh? Do you wear caps? No.
I'm not a cap guy like that.
Okay, no, don't worry. It's cool. Yeah.
I will be. No, I'll have it here. But talk to us.
So that's that's Deja Vu. So Deja Vu is something that you felt happened before, or a dream that you've felt, or a dream that you've had, and you witness it happen in real life.
Oh, I see the dreams to reality as
well. So that's why called it Deja Vu, just spelled it different, and it's called Dreams to Reality, because it's like, first of all, white caps. I've been into caps as well. Used to do a collection of caps and stuff like that, and I was like, okay, why not actually try that? And sometimes, man, hair be looking dead, so you just wanna quick things. Yeah. So that's why I started off with caps. So Dreams to Reality is like anything that I've ever dreamt of. I want to bring it to reality. Do you know what I'm saying? So anything that was ever the dream to me, I want to bring it into life. I want to bring it to reality. So if you feel like this was a dream for you, then
Bring it to reality.
Bring it to reality.
I hear it, bro. And
so
what?
that's my slogan for 2023.
Coming in, yeah, no, because I see that. I said this to Sappho as well when he came on. Like, I'm like, with me, one of the things, I'm a weirdo with this though. I don't miss anything, bro. So when I see on socials, I pay attention to what you guys are saying, and you're a real like dream chaser. You really want to do this. I even see you go on Instagram live, and you're not making a laugh out of that, but I'll pop on. There's like 2 people watching. And you're still mixing away, you're practicing away, you're practicing away. What's the method behind that? Like, is that where you kind of do is that you visualizing that you're doing a show and then you're just, or what is it? When you just pop up randomly on live?
Just having fun.
Just vibing.
Just having fun, just going on live, and whoever wants to come on and see what I'm doing, go ahead. If you don't want to, cool. But that's just me, going on live and playing music and just vibing, just having fun. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Pretty much that. Before
we promoted the old deja vu cap, we were talking about getting passed down. And I know a lot of the pod we've talked, and I've said this. I'm stopping the whole talking about dads because every week is everyone's dad. Do you get me? But were you encouraged to do that? Because us in African households, it's all about school. Was that like when obviously you said like your dad and your uncles, they were DJs as well? Was that an encouragement for you to be like, go there?
It was school for me as well. Do you know what I mean? But they obviously do encourage me, and it was obviously an encouragement. Like, I think like my dad seen it as like, okay, it's just a hobby that he wants to take on, so it's calm. As long as he's still doing, schoolwork and stuff like that.
You give me something as well, and we'll support this. Yeah.
But when he's seeing that, okay, like you're really trying to go serious with it, like they've always given me that support. You know what I mean? They've always given me that support, so they've always encouraged me, like, to do it. I've answered.
Yeah. You've answered perfectly, bro. Because usually sometimes, Sandy Fitness said this before, especially our parents, like they won't really support until they see results. You get me? Like he said before, I don't know if you mind me saying this, but his man before, when he was doing like the gym stuff and all that, and he just didn't really believe in him until he put down a bag of whatever, something nice, something light. You get me? And she started really believing. Even my own mother, she hasn't got a bleeding clue what I'm doing. But
it's not. Go ahead.
Go ahead, bro. I do that as well. Core cross people. Don't worry me.
Yeah, it's not only just parents. Like, it's even your close ones in general. Like, sometimes they don't actually believe that you're doing it until they actually see like just they see different things. Do you know what I mean? And then they're like, oh shit, like, yo, this guy is really doing it. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's not just the parents.
Your parents, no, it is. You make a great point, because even me, because I'm a type of person, I've gotten over that where, people who have doubted me and chat shit about me, I couldn't, like I said to you downstairs, I don't give a bollocks, because I know this vision for me. I remember I wouldn't say a good friend, but a lad that I know, shout out TZ. We were on a call before. I was kind of annoyed at the boys over some shit. This shit here about, like, when I see man that walking by me and all, like, what's the story, what's going on, kind of being upset over stuff. And obviously, I'm always like, people laughed at me, you know what I mean? People laughed. Now I'm sitting here, I've sat here across John Connors, sat here across Nestor, David, yourself. Like, look at me now, kind of thing. I'm in people's faces, you know? But he was like, nah, Dongo, you don't need to be even doing all that. At the start, of course, I'm going to laugh at you, like, because I know you as a footballer, do you get me? You're up here interviewing people, what the fuck is that? That was the lives on the phones, you get me? You're doing interviews, but no one saw that vision you saw for yourself. So that's true what you say, like, you know what I mean?
And sometimes people will see it, but they're not going to say it.
Yeah?
Sometimes they see it, and they're not going to say anything.
I said it to Smiley the other day, because obviously the way, like I said, my love for drums and how he plays, and he's so talented, and he goes to me, you're like a proud dad, even the way you're doing the angles and all, how I'm drumming, I'm like, Smiley, you're talented, bro, you're sick. I'm not the type of person that won't give you your flowers. That doesn't make me less sick. You know what I mean? I know I'm sick. He's just, I'm going to give someone the flowers, you get what I'm trying to say? But yeah, just to touch on that, what was it like for you, kind of the first time you played in front of a crowd? What was that dynamic? Because I know a lot of us, like, I hear Kevin Hart, someone who I look up to, his first kind of show, he bombed and you're getting booed off stage, blah, blah, blah. So let's kind of get into the mental side of it. So what were you like on your first ever show?
I was...
How did it come about? Where was it?
Okay, all this. Cool. So my auntie used to kind of do events and stuff like that, right? So she used to run events and stuff. So I was always kind of like, okay, like my dad would go on, he would play, and then whenever he'd go for a break, I'd jump in, right? I would jump in and then just kind of do a little thing and then go. But it was kind of always for the olders, right? It was never for people like my age or stuff like that. It was kind of more for the olders. So I got used to that. I got used to kind of like playing for older people, and I kind of like this because like they didn't I felt like they didn't really judge you in a way. Like young people tend to like, you know, kind of judge you more. Do you get what I'm saying? So for me it was like, yeah, for me it was like playing for an older crowd. Okay, I'm cool with it. So then when I started playing for a younger crowd, I remember I got booked for a friend's, I think it was 18th or 17th in that loan, and it was just like young crowd, like my age crowd and stuff like that. So I was like, damn, I was nervous. Like I was nervous, but at the end of the night, people were like, yo, you're good. I was just getting great feedback coming back, and just like, yo, the kid's good and stuff like that. So it was kind of always like nerve-wracking playing for people my age. But then that fear kind of went, and it was just like now it's like, yeah, I can play for older, I can play for younger, whichever. But before it was kind of more like I'd rather play for an older crowd than younger people, because younger people just tend to talk a lot.
Yeah.
So
You just on that point there, do you feel, because we're obviously going to get into it, and this is kind of where it kind of gets heavy. I'm going to ask you opinions on certain things, but I'll start off with this. Do you feel like with the criticism that has come on DJs and the heat in the last, say, 18 months, because I haven't just been on podcasts. One of the lads, I'm actually going to have him on. Like I told you, I don't know if I told you, but I was talking, I want to mention Simba a lot here. He's actually coming on as well, but I was talking to him downstairs with what I'm doing, how I'm doing. So obviously this year is like the industry people like yourself, David, Nessa, or whatever. And then next year I'm bringing it back to the hood, where I'm getting the hood people on. So you have their stage, you get me?
Yeah.
But he had an opinion on DJs and stuff like that. Then it did go into the podcast world.
Right.
And it's been DJ. Do you feel, just what you said there on, you know, young people are a bit mad judgmental. Do you feel like people are harsh on DJs, or do you think it's fair with the current state of like, because like you said earlier, you man are in control of how the vibe is, you get me? You're the most important person there. So like in a football game, the striker, you score the goals, you get me? So do you feel like there's criticism towards these is a bit harsh? I
don't think it's harsh, yeah. I just think people are more attentive now. Do you get me? I feel like people are like, especially the fact that the whole topic is constantly being brought up and stuff like that. I just feel like people are very attentive to it now. And like I said, everybody's entitled to their own opinion. Do you get me? So it's like, yeah, man, whatever people want to say, they can say. Do you get me? So it's like, it's just one of them ones, bro. So
you're not on that. You don't really, because at the end of the day, they are the paying customer. So
yeah,
I get a lot of pride when I'm out on the street. Yeah, forget views and all that crap. Yeah. It's when I see someone and they're like, Dongo, you are hilarious. You know, you proper make me laugh, love your podcast. That gives me equal satisfaction. Or even, I remember before I had an episode with my friend here, and it was like a funny episode, because obviously these ones are more intimate. I'm trying to get to know the person. But he was my friend. We're just vibing, having a laugh. I'm telling funny stories. Like that episode, my girlfriend for the first time found out I had browsers before. She never knew until she watched the podcast. Looked at me like, what the fuck, right? So, but then someone messaged me like, Dongo, I'm having a bad day, but watching your podcast cheered me up. I get satisfaction from that. Yeah. So for you as a DJ, do you not get satisfaction of like the next day of the Costa fucking killed it?
Yeah, most definitely.
The Costa, you know what I mean? Do you
know, I do, definitely, I do. Even like, you know, seeing when I'm playing, seeing people in the crowd like literally taking off the top off and singing to the song, and they're like, because I've actually experienced that. I experienced like, I was playing, I think it was like a Biggie or Tupac tune, and the guy like this, he took off his top, and he was just, and I was just like, I'm able to put this guy in this type of mood, like, you know, it's crazy. And just, you know, going to different places like, you know, Limerick, Galway, where, you know, you haven't really played before, and people are coming up to you and they're like, yo, like, you made my night, you made me come out from home to come out. I came out from home to come out here to listen to you, and you made my night. Like, obviously those things, you know, those are satisfactions to me.
Yeah,
do you get me?
And you touched on a couple of places, because, bro, I remember I had a conversation with you, and I remember, you know, when I was talking to eBay asked me a question, and I kind of like, is Jesse better than the Costa? And in an ignorant way, and I'll say this hands up because I know what I'm doing. I poke, I poke in this. I know by me saying what I'm saying, I'm gonna get a reaction from you, But you took it, and this is why I like you as well. You took it in a good way. You just goes, look, I knew you would say he's better than me, and I was like, the Costa. The messages are there in your phone. I said, bro, you're booked and busy, bro. Don't matter what I'm fucking saying. You're still making your money. You're doing your thing. Do you get me? So, like I said, you are booked and busy, and you played in Peterborough last night. So, just I'm gonna ask you, like, What's the venue like you like playing in the most? Like apart from Dublin, like, where have you like being like, shit, this is a shit hot night. Like this is amazing. Because you've been around, bro. A lot of spots. I see you're a very busy man, bro. You know what I mean,
bro, I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like every different place is just a different experience.
Different experiences. Yeah,
I'm
but
not
what's
gonna
that
lie, bro.
spot where you're like, shit, the crowd, the gal. What's that? You know. Because you've been about, bro. Because I'm trying to figure out where to be partying. Because like we're gonna get into it, but I'm done with Dublin now. I can't lie to you. I'm done with. I know one of your guys said to me earlier, he was like, you know, Sligo and all that. I'm not leaving Tallaght to go party.
I won't lie. Carlo has a sick nightclub. Wow, that's what the name. Foundry.
Okay.
I played in Foundry once in Carlo.
Okay.
Sick nightclub. Sick. If more people from here came down there that night, would have been tops. But yeah, I won't lie, man. There's a lot of spots. Different experience, like I said, every place I go is like just different experience every time. So, but Carlo, that place, that Foundry place is probably be one of the sickest clubs. And 22, sick venue as well. Sick every time I play there. It's just like when I do play there, sick vibes. So,
do you encourage people? See, why people like me, like I said, I'm not really because last time I stepped there was when you played in
the Well.
the Well.
Wow.
Do you encourage more people instead of complaining like Ireland's bigger than like Dublin, like you should venture out a bit more? Is that advice you'd give to people?
Give it a try. Do you know what I mean? Because
then what you say then to people then that are like, I'm hardly leaving me gaff to go to bleeding Sligo to party, do you get me?
Yeah.
On a Saturday night, do you know what I mean? Like, what you say to that then?
Like, obviously it depends on the event. Like, it depends on the event that's happening. Do you get me? If there's a promoter that you know that's gonna do a party outside of Dublin, why not go? Because if you know that promoter is good at doing parties here, he's gonna do a good one outside as well, and it's gonna be a different experience for you as well, going out. Do you get me? So it's like, why not just go out and just, I don't know, like different experience? Because there is Afrobeat nights like Portlaoise. Like I usually regularly play in Portlaoise as well, last Fridays of the month, and it'd be packed.
I can. He's gonna bleed.
Afrobeat nights.
Yeah, he's gonna love this. Floods are, you fucking clown. Yeah, shout out him. He went there a while ago and he was saying, and I was looking at snaps and all. Like, yeah, it looked like it's a spot to party.
Portlaoise, how far is it from here?
About an hour.
About an hour. Yeah. Like, you know.
There's hotels that we can say, yeah.
That's if you really want to go out.
Yeah.
You know
No, because like I said, for me,
give it a try. Like,
yeah, for me, I'm gonna get into it, like the fights and all. I'm doing the Costa, bro. I can't do it anymore. But let me ask you this. Let's warm up a bit, because I had a conversation with you. Obviously, I'm not gonna get into that conversation because it's a private conversation. But I want to see how this is if I speak how chesty you were. Yeah. So I'll go like this first. Yeah. When you're hearing best DJ in Ireland and you're hearing names and you don't hear your own name, come on, bro. We all have.
You know, wait. Huh? My name's not brought up, no.
No, but I don't really hear it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Cool.
What's your feeling towards that? Do you feel like you're a bit? Do you feel like you're underappreciated, underrated? Do you feel like? Be honest, because you were very honest with me that night.
Okay. Cool.
You're very honest.
Do I feel like I'm underrated?
Underrated.
No, underrated? No, I wouldn't use it. I wouldn't say underrated. I think living in Longford kind of plays a big part in it.
You said that to me. You did say that to me, to be fair. Yeah.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
I think that plays a big part in it, but it's not.
No one's traveling there to party. Or
no, not because of that. Because I'm kind of there more than. Because if I lived here, I would have been. I could definitely say, like, you know, I'll be here more. If you get what I'm saying. So it's like, but I don't use that as an excuse. The fact that I live there, I don't use it as an excuse, because it's like I'm still doing shows here. Do you get me? I'm still doing shows here. I'm still getting booked in Cork. I'm still getting booked in Sligo, Limerick, Belfast, outside, you know? And when it comes to, like, the talk, the best DJ in Ireland talk, it's like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah? When that conversation was brought up, yeah, I looked at it and I was like, okay, so is that what it is? Is that what it is now? Like, it kind of...
Oh, wait. You are one of the ones that... I remember now. You didn't like it, in a sense, because it's kind of like... No, is it bringing... I remember your tweet. It's kind of bringing division, is it? Or...
No, what do you mean?
Like, do you ever see how people are, like, separating other people? Were you not saying on Twitter? You weren't kind of with that conversation, no?
Well, it's like, look, anybody can say anything again, yeah? So when it comes to that best DJ in Ireland talk, like, obviously I'm in the field. So before... I was like, I kind of felt chest about it.
Like I said,
Yeah?
ego. Yeah.
I felt chest about it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But now it's like I don't care, cause I want to be the best for myself. Yeah, I want to be the best for myself. As long as I'm out there putting out a good show, making people, giving people a good time. People are coming out to see me play and stuff like that. I'm fine with that. I'm getting booked left, right, and center. Like I can't complain. Do you know what I'm saying? I can only I understand why the whole, I have to give it to Jesse. Do you get me? Because he's putting out work. Like he's dropping content. He's doing what he's doing on TikTok. So I can't sit here and be like, oh yeah, like you know what I mean? I'll give it to him. Do you get me? But yeah, for me, I want to be like the best for myself. As long as I'm out there, still getting shows, and I'm doing my thing, I'm perfect with that. I'm fine with that. Do you get me? Before I was kind of like, but now bro, I don't really care.
Not to make this, because obviously another podcast.
Really
hopefully one day I'll get blessed and have an opportunity to actually sit down with Jesse, because at the end I told you about the person and the talent. Yeah, the talent's obviously clearly there, but the person that he is a top guy. I love being in his presence. Like we have the laugh, we chop it up, and he's a great guy. You know,
we've chopped it up.
Yeah, of
well,
course, he's in the field, so it's not a slight. It's not. At the end of the day, even him. It's not him. That's like it's others. It's not just the lads. It's like I remember even during the night. I'm not gonna mention names, but
like when people are saying when people are bringing that topic, like the best DJs and stuff, like there's levels to this, bro. There's levels to this. Like you need to respect the guys that have been in this for time. You know? Frank Jazz, DJ Ahmed, DJ J, DJ Scorpio. Like these guys, like they've been doing like eBay, like these guys have been doing it for time. Do you get me? So it's like there's levels to this whole industry. DJs.
Do you feel like though? Okay, I'll go like this. I was gonna say this, but I'll say it now. Yeah. That the guys that you just named, like you didn't mention Wax.
And Wax as well.
Wax. And why I'll say is because obviously I said before I judge, I put you up against any of these guys. Yeah. I've only seen you at parties really, and parties you have to play certain songs. It's not heavy like that. You know what I mean? Like so, I remember going to the DND, and I was like, nah,
D2D.
D2D. Sorry, I keep saying DND.
Yeah, go on.
D2D, and I was like, nah, the Costa, no, he's talented. Of course he's talented. Like he has a crowd rocking and blah blah blah. So I can't sit here, me personally, and say, name who's the best, because for me, no one has really given me that feeling of like.
Yeah, I can't really name who's the best, bro.
Do you get me? What now? Who did give me that feeling? We talked about L2P earlier on. It was Wax now. That one night I went to, I was like, shit. Like you said, pay homage to the OGs, you get me? And I came up here before being disrespectful to one of the guys that you named. It's just because I don't really rock with a guy like that. But nah, it's like, I'll ask you this, right? Okay, you get me the whole PR answer, I do it for myself. But ego, we all have ego as men, yeah? You look at people, say maybe more your generation, yeah? Where do you rank yourself in Ireland? I asked Joel this earlier, last episode, and he kind of like, blah, blah, blah. But where you, Da Costa, do you see yourself?
Where do I see myself?
Yeah.
As a DJ in Ireland. Bro.
Because these situations, man, I want people, I don't care about pause. I want people to get your dick out.
Yeah.
You want men, get it out, whip it out. Where are you?
Bro, I'm up there, bro. I'm up there, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely up there. I don't really like to do the whole da.
I'm the best.
Yeah, but like I know I'm capable of. I know what I've brought. I know what I can do. I know what I haven't done that I will do. Like for me, it's when I play, it's like it's nature. It's like secondhand. Like it's just in me. Do you get me? It's just in me. Like when I'm DJing, when I'm playing, when I'm giving the crowd and giving them vibes. I know what to play. I know when to play. I know how to play it. It's like I've studied it. Do you get me? I've studied this for so long. I've watched the guys that I mentioned. I've watched them play. I've took it in, and I've applied it into my own. Do you get me? Even the younger guys that are coming up now, I watch them as well. Do you get me? So it's like Yeah, man.
I like what you said. That you're always learning. You get me?
I'm always learning.
Always
constantly,
learning,
like,
yeah. Because that's because like I said, bro, we're in a field where now I seen a meme earlier on that was more bleeding podcast and gaffs in Dublin. That made me laugh. But it's like there's always going to be a saturated market. So I think DJing will be another thing that's like people as more successful you guys are getting. There's going to be more there. But the fact that you're not looking down on these people, you're like, I can learn a thing or two more for you.
Of course,
I really respect.
and
respect the craft of it. Yeah,
I'm bringing them in as well. Like, you know, like if I know I can't do an event, like I'm gonna pass it on to someone. So pass it on to someone else. Just bringing them in, like, you know, it's important. It's important to create that, you know, unity.
Yeah,
because we're all colleagues. You know, that's how I look at it. Especially when I'm playing with another DJ, I'm like, okay, we're colleagues. Like, you know, I'm still gonna do my thing. And you do your thing as well, but at the end of the day, we're still colleagues.
I want to ask you. You named a lot of these people. Who has been the one that really put his arm around you and who you've looked up to, and has really like given you a good game into like how you can improve, how can you do this, how can you do that? Yeah. If you want to, obviously you want to give, because I know you're the type of guy that likes to pay homage. So who has been that one that's really been like proper there for you and stuff, and giving you a game?
Frank definitely has.
Yeah.
Ahmed definitely has. Scorpio definitely has.
Like, he actually messaged me today. He wants to come on, Scorpio.
Yeah,
he messaged me today.
He was the first one to actually get me residency in Dublin.
Oh, shit, yeah.
He was the first.
That's big, because Scorpio back in the day, who's that guy?
He was like, yo, listen, there's these nights, I want you to be a resident DJ in this. So I was like, that's love. So even to now, like, you know, it's always contacting, always keeping up. DJ Deco as well. He put me on like a lot of parties in that loan. We've done a lot of parties together in that loan. Yeah, Deco, man. Deco, yeah, you're a funny guy, man. Yeah. You're a funny guy, great guy. But no, Scorpio. There's definitely more. There's definitely more DJs out there. Like
yeah,
DJ Rob in Belfast. You know, I've done so many events with DJ Rob, DJ D West, and yeah, there's a lot.
Just lastly on that, because I remember when the whole argument was happening about like the best. Yeah. To be, so you said obviously paying homage to not the GOATs, but the OGs of Ireland or whatever. Yeah, you pay homage. What is for you then the best? Is because I remember talking to DJs when the whole argument was happening. Yeah. Is it what are we talking about? Afrobeat. We talking about this, that. No. What makes you the best? What does make you?
What makes you the best is, first of all, is how you carrying yourself, how you're treating others, how you're getting on with your promoters, how you're getting on with the other DJs, how you're getting on with, you know, people in the industry altogether, and gaining that respect, giving that respect, and when it comes to the music, knowing how to deliver to a crowd. Knowing what to play, when to play, knowing your role. If you're a warm-up DJ, if you're a starter DJ, do your set. Like, play as the warm-up DJ. Just because you're a warm-up DJ doesn't mean like you're a bad DJ or anything like that. No, I love doing warm-ups because when I'm doing warm-ups, I get to try on like old school hip-hop, old school R&B, stuff like that. You know, old school Afrobeats and stuff like that. So, knowing your role to play, delivering, reading the crowd. It's so important to know the crowd that you're playing to and reading the crowd. Always reading the crowd. Like when I'm playing, I'm playing. My head's down, but I'm looking up and I'm reading the crowd. I'm trying to see like, are they feeling the song that I'm playing? Like once I get that energy, I'm like, okay, cool. I know what to play next.
Get them going even more.
I know.
Why you like? Do you ever see sometimes like I there's a reason why like I'm very meticulous in what I do. Yeah, so I go to the Walkmans when they do the open mics, and I go there for a reason because I get blessed enough that I can go up on stage and watch people perform. There's a reason why I do that. It's because what you just said there, crowd control. So because I watch like where, you know, some people, if the artist isn't really that good, but they keep going, they keep playing, so they can get the attention of people. So do you ever see when you're probably playing, say you're not really on your game that night, so what is it that, what mind frame are you at where do you panic and go to a song that you're waiting to get it popping later, or do you just keep playing, you know, eventually they're going to turn around?
Yeah, sometimes I do that. Sometimes like I play a song that's popping that they know, that they're going to sing to, and then, like I said, I'll know where to go from there.
Okay.
Like, you know, so sometimes, like, if I'm not getting the feedback that I want back from the crowd, it's like, I'll play a song that I know that they'll sing to, and then from there, it's like, I already know what to do next. It's like, I'm going to give you another banger. It might not be new, it could be old, And if I go into that old banger, I'm kind of going into that. Like, it's hard to explain, but it's calculation.
No, I understand.
It's calculation.
I understand. Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
All about crowd control, like you said. And another question I want to ask you, just to finish off on the DJ topic. Do you feel you talked about earlier about playing in front of a younger crowd and older crowd? Do you feel like the younger crowd's a bit harsh? Do you feel like Ireland in general? Before.
Yeah.
Because me and Smile had this conversation the other day. Like obviously he's travelled and stuff and been out partying in like Belgium and stuff like that. I remember because I wish I never really said this, because last the other night eBay was out. He tagged me. He was playing fucking Soulja Boy, right?
I see it. I texted him.
He tagged me, right? And then I went tramline another day. Jesse pointed at me. He was like, "I have a song for you." I goes, "Yeah." I heard me thinking he's gonna put some Congolese song. Yeah, fucking Soulja Boy. But the same time though, the lad that I was telling you about that criticised the lads playing them type of songs. I mean myself, we'll be in Germany or in fucking France. They'll play the exact same Soulja Boy song and we're there vibing to it. You know what I mean? Like teach me how the Dougie will come on. Yeah, I'll be looking up at the crowd like, teach that DJ how to fucking DJ.
But I still play tunes like that.
Yeah.
But teach me how to Dougie and stuff like that. I still play stuff like that.
Why though?
Because it's like they bang. No,
bro, it's 20.
It is though. It's 2022. Yeah, cool. But it's like, if you're playing at the right time, bro, like every time I've played it, I've gotten good reaction. And people are like, oh, like when I'm DJing, yeah, I like to give people what's new, and I like to take them in a memory lane as well.
Okay.
Like I like to take them back as well. Like I'll throw in, I'll throw in like a bit of Usher, like there will be like maybe 5-10. I won't do it too long, but there'll be like a 5-10 minute period of my set where I'll try take people on a memory line. That's if I get a long enough set. Jamie, if I get a long enough set, then yeah, like
that's a good enough reason. I hear that, bro. Because sometimes when you do hear like an old school thing, you don't mind. I hear it.
Do you get what I'm saying? Because you're taking.
I know a couple of DJs, because they're gonna watch this. Just Soulja Boy plays a level, lads.
But like, as well, like when you're coming out, yeah, come out with an open ear. Like, don't come out just to expect to listen to this type of song or blah blah. Come out with an open ear. Like, if you're hearing this song, cool. Just it depends on the DJ, man. Trust the DJ.
I hear that, bro.
It depends on the DJ.
I asked you earlier, what are some of like your pet peeves of a night out where is it people requesting song? What are the most annoying things that happen to DJs? Like, here's your chance to kind of have a go at. Because we've had a go at you guys. So here's your chance to kind of like tell us to fuck off for a minute.
Song requests can get really annoying, man. I'm not gonna lie, man.
What's the most requested song will you get on a night?
Huh?
What's the most requested song you get on a night?
What was the most requested song?
That banging on. Get the song on. If any.
Probably. I don't know, man.
I can tell you. Wait, do you know? Wait, forget that. Fuck that question, right? Say, okay, you do a lot of weddings as well and Congolese parties and all. Talk to me about them, like how.
When it comes to song requests,
when it comes to song requests and people annoying you, talk to me about that. So I know that could be a heavy night for you.
It depends, because like sometimes when I'm doing a Congolese party, a Congolese wedding or something like that.
Yeah.
It's a Congolese wedding, yeah. Like
I'm laughing already.
Like, why? The wedding planner is already kind of like, I'm not even okay. The wedding planner has given me some of the requests that she wants and that they want and blah blah blah. Like, Congolese wedding, blah blah blah. Why are you telling me to play like last? Like, that's just an example. No, it's an example. It's an example, yeah. Do you get, yo?
Sorry, man.
It's just it's just an example.
Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
It's not like it won't bang. It will.
Yeah.
But it's like, I haven't even gotten there yet. Let me feed them their music first, or whatever. Vice versa.
Yeah.
Did you get me? Vice versa. It's like, I haven't even got there yet. I know what I'm doing. Like, let me give you what I have to give you first, and then you come for your request. But like, I look at requests as a two-way thing. Like, it's very, very annoying. But at the same time, I look at it as like, sometimes when people actually request me songs, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot about that song, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play it.
I'll wheel that.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? And it kind of shows me like what they want as well, in a way. That's how I read it. Like, if someone comes and asks me for a song request, I'm like, okay, I know what people are feeling. I know what they want. Do you know? Because sometimes I actually do forget to play a song, and then when someone comes to request a song, I'm like, oh shit, like I actually completely forgot about that song. Then I just play it. But then it's like, the club is bouncing, and they want you to play a song that's like low tempo. It's like how am I gonna play this song when like you see the club is bouncing? You want me to play this low tempo song? Like, you want me to play Justin Bieber Baby when Palazzo is on right now?
Yeah, you need to get a hotel with a chick, and you shouldn't be in a club if you're asking for that song. Speaking of girls, right? I asked eBay this question as well, right? Nah, I'm gonna ask you, bro, because like I said, if I speak,
go ahead.
You can do the political answer, or you can answer with your chest, right?
Go ahead.
We talk here. I'm not gonna stitch anyone up, right? We talk here about girls and stuff. Yeah. There's the podcast juice. There's the artist juice. DJs 1000%. They don't have juice. They're ocean. Don't do this. Bro. Because I don't want to stitch this guy, because I had a conversation with a DJ and you, man, bro, what are we saying?
Bro, it's not every, bro. Why
Costa, I know you. Why? Don't think I don't okay,
no, but listen, yeah. No, listen.
Licking your lips like,
what are you saying, yeah? Okay, you're saying that there's the podcast juice,
yeah, there is.
That, and then...
Can I tell you why? Right? With me, I don't give a shit, I'm honest.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, I remember there was one time, Abs' party. Remember Abs' party? You were there. Yeah. You kind of MC it as well, yeah? I walk outside. 2 girls walk up to me. This doesn't... Before podcast, no one's walking up to me, yeah? Oh, you're the guy at the park flicking my hair and all. No, all that. I was like, yeah, what's great? What's going on? Right? Yeah? I did the lives. Remember the promoters? I was slating them, getting into them, yeah? What? Bro. Some of these girls, 3 years ago, I was trying to follow you and all that. You don't follow me back, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's
There's
true.
Juice there, bro.
That's true.
Artists, I won't even talk about them, yeah? Because we know the gig with them, yeah? But you DJs, I know you man are...
What, is it because like DJs are always out and playing out, night out, and they see and there's different females there and blah, blah, blah,
of course.
Blah. Yeah. But it's like...
Don't tell me you're not collecting, bro, after shows.
No, it's like... The way I see it is like, it's like, I don't know, man. Girls, they don't really, like, because they feel like, oh, this DJ, he plays everywhere, so he gets all the girls and blah, 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 so I'm not even going to go. No, I'm not saying that.
You've never sat down with you're messaging a girl and you're saying, I'm a DJ, I play this venue, look at my portfolio. You've never done that.
If I did that, it was probably when I was coming up.
No, because I won't lie to you. Back in
the day,
if I did that,
it was probably when I was coming up. Because go ahead.
We're young fellas, right? Back in, I'll tell you this. Yeah. We're about Milk Up, the second one. Yeah. 15, I think I was, right? Yeah. We're up at Northern Ireland, right? We're Cherry Orchard. We're not because Chelsea come, Man United, all them teams come. You play against them teams, yeah? I'm telling girls, I'm on trial with Chelsea next month. They want to sign me 20 grand a week. You do that.
Yeah. Well,
you do that.
Guy.
You know what I mean? So don't tell me.
No, it has been done, yeah. But it's not my main thing.
No, of course
not. I don't go
not.
to girls and be like, oh yeah, I'm a DJ, da. Or I don't use that status or whatever to try.
You use your own sauce.
Like I use myself, or like I don't try use it because then they're just gonna come at you because you're what, a DJ.
Yeah. That comes with it though, but
it comes with it. It does come with it.
DJs have juice. Yes,
it does come with it.
DJs have juice.
Yes.
That's all I wanted. Don't be giving me all this political. Should be the president of fucking Angola. Right, bro, come here. We're nearly done, but this is the meme section of the show. And you know what? I have 2 memes, so I react to memes. This is Dongo reacts, right? Yeah. So I'll say out a meme and we react to it, right? I saw these 2. I said, you know what? Especially the second one, kind of, because you're a very methodical guy, you're a thinking guy. I'll give you that one next, but I like this one. I'll touch on a kind of a subject where I've heard from one of my friends telling me a guy that bangs F kind of not happy with me because I talked about people banging F. I'm just like, if the shoe fits, go and fucking wear the tick. Like, I'm not talking to you directly, I'm just talking in general, yeah? But here's one anyways, right? So, y'all will spend $5,000, but just say euros, yeah, on an outfit, but pillow be looking like a tea bag. Now, I know I know a couple of guys that, the ones that seem to, the boss, look at you panicking. No, man, if I speak, bro, you have to come out here with your chest. You have to get your dick out, bro, yeah? So, couple of man that, do this and do that, be acting this and that. You're wearing Dior, but at home, you're sleeping on the floor, you know what I mean? Like, so what's your kind of take on that? That's reality that we live in these days, isn't it? Where
it is reality,
people show off and all, but you haven't got a washer.
Yeah, it's reality. If you feel like that works for you, all right, let it work for you. But eventually, you're going to realize, like, what the fuck is that? Like, or maybe not. Do you know what I mean? Or maybe not. But, yeah, it is.
Where do you think that pressure comes from? Is it lads trying to impress women, or just it's just hard out there? Because we're just speaking in general here, yeah? I'll touch on it, because the reason why I'll slate these guys, not as an individual, but as a collective, yeah. I've been in that. I've tried it. Of course I tried it. Came out from America, I didn't have a euro. Someone approached me, yeah, $5,000 in your account. I said, no, $5,000. Take me card. Take that. 5 bags. Guess how much I got? €900. Fucking a year later, I'm in a cell, chilling there, yeah? Obviously, you went there by question and all, blah, blah, blah. Buzz case, whatever. But I've been in that world before, you know what I mean? Like, but my thing is this, yeah, is like, you know, a lot of these men are out here doing this, doing that. Ain't looking after mom, ain't looking after them, the man them, ain't sharing it, blah, blah, blah. What's your whole take on that?
Look, just put your priorities first, man. Literally, just put your priorities first. I'm not gonna be here telling people this and that, but like, just put your priorities first. If you feel like, you know, putting up whatever, like you said, you know, all that 5,000, 500,000 or whatever stuff is working for you, all right, cool. But like me, it's like priorities first. Some people, I don't know, like some people may feel like they need those things to make them feel better or bring confidence into them or stuff like that. But like, you don't need. Do you know what I mean? If that's how you feel, that's fine. But yeah, man.
Yeah,
priorities, bro. Priorities, because it will catch up. It might catch up. It will catch up.
Do you see what kind of annoys me as well, right? And in our community, you know how it is. People will watch this and be like, "Oh, he's talking because he's this." What I don't like these man, right? This why I don't like these man. He's talking like that because he ain't got it like that. He's broke. That's how these man like to say, broke. These bosses, yeah.
But why?
You're not a boss. You're a moibi. I know what that means, yeah. You're not a boss. You're a moibi, number one, yeah. But it's like, does that not kind of annoy you? Where, you know, you're a hard working man. You graft. Obviously, you do 9 to 5 besides your DJing, yeah. Does that not vex you? No, where like these are the men that get like, you know, looked at as they get idolized so much. Where you bust your ass, you do your thing.
I don't really care.
You don't care? It doesn't bother you, no?
It doesn't bother me.
No, it doesn't bother me either, but when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Because, okay, you're a DJ, I'm here, right? A guy was talking to a guy before, and he turned around to me and goes, you know, there was an MC at a party, and he was like, all the 9 to 5ers go home. Only the ballers stay here. Now, coming from imagine you're not DJing that night, and you work 9 to 5, yeah? Would that not bug you, no?
Obviously.
Of course it would. That's what I'm saying, so it doesn't annoy you.
Like, no, it doesn't annoy me. It doesn't.
Okay.
It would, but it doesn't, though. It doesn't annoy me. Because it's like you can say whatever you want. I know how much money is coming into my account. I know how much I'm spending. I know where my money's going. I know what I'm investing my money into. So it's like, why am I going to care about another guy's pocket or whatever he's saying?
No, it's not caring about their pockets.
Or care about what he's saying about me. If you know you're not broke, so why do you care?
No, I hear it. It's just it's one thing. I saw that meme. I said, you know what? Because there is a conversation that I will have with. There's a lad that I know. You probably know him as well. And he was talking on the TL. He works hard, busts his ass, and he was on a podcast as well. And he was like, take the part there where I was speaking about money. I goes, no, don't. I told the guy, don't take it out. You have every right to flex because you bust your ass.
If you have it.
I'm not having these man who don't bust their ass.
Yeah, if you have it, flex. Some people have it and they don't flex. They don't want to flex.
No, if you have it and you work, you flex.
Yeah.
What? So what?
That's if you want.
If you want, yeah. I'd have no. If you, because obviously you're doing well. You're always booked. If you came out here now, whipped out a Rolex, I'd be like, I'm inspired by that. I'm not looking at you, oh, he's making me jealous and that. Do you know what I mean? Like, you work hard for it. Right, on to the next one, yeah? And this is a good one. Let's go into a nice little conversation. Having a good heart is great and all, but don't let it be the reason you take any more L's. Do you ever feel like you've ever been in them situations?
Where it was too nice and I took some L's for being nice?
Yeah.
They weren't really L's, they were just lessons to me. They were just lessons, really. So it's not really like, oh, you took an L, nah. Just a lesson to me. Just make sure it doesn't happen again. Yeah. Simple as that.
Are you the type of person that where like you wear your heart in your sleeve, where you're just always like there for people and stuff, and you feel like that it isn't reciprocated the other way around?
Yeah, to an extent though, because like, you know, you have to know who you're being nice to as well. Like, well, yeah.
I said that to you earlier, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I said that to you earlier.
You can't just be like, be yourself. Yeah, be friendly, be nice, be out there, but like, just be careful as well. Being too nice can get you killed. Being too nice can get you in danger. Being too nice can, you know, get you into places and positions where later you'll be like, oh shit, I was too nice. Could have just said
I had
no.
that conversation with my ma earlier, and that's why when I seen that as well, I goes, yeah, I resonate with it because my mom's like, me see all this, what you see, attitude, anger, funny on my mom, yeah. I was looking, because I haven't been in the house for a while, and I was looking, I was like, you're me, do you get me? But she was going mad over something, yeah. And I was like, ma, like, not everyone has your heart, do you get me? Where that's you, because you're nice, you do this, you do that's you. Not everyone's gonna be like that. Do you know what I mean? So that's why
everybody's like that.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. But yeah, bro, look, I really enjoy chopping up with you, bro. And like I said, you are a good guy, and I hope like so people who watch this are inspired by your story. And I want to, like 2023, you keep winning, bro. You keep doing your thing, bro, because you are genuine. And hopefully, I'm not saying this in vain, but you are genuinely a good guy. And you know, you could have come up here and slayed people. No. You spoke from respect. You know what I mean?
Like my thing is always to like, you know, my thing is always to like just try improve each day, like, you know, just try become a better person, you know what I mean, each day. Like, still have my flaws.
Oh, of course, no one's perfect, bro. That's what I said, bro. I know. Remember you said, "What'd you call yourself?" I know someone I can be a prick. I know that. You get me? I have all these good qualities, but I can be a wanker as well. I mean, missus will tell you.
I was never gonna come up here and slay anybody.
No, 100. Always respect. Always respect. So, last question to you, and then you'll have a question for me. I have another segment, right, real quick. Throughout your experience and what you've told us about, what advice have you got for people up and coming that want to be in your field? What advice have you got for them?
Listen, practice, research, you know, research your craft. And that's just anyone in general, anyone that's doing anything, nails, hair, barbering, whatever it is, research your craft, put time into it, you know, have a passion for it. Cause like, if you don't have a passion for doing something, it's like, you're not really gonna want to do it with your heart. Do you know what I'm saying? Be disciplined when it comes to it as well. Be very disciplined. Not just motivated, but be disciplined. Do you know what I'm saying? Because motivation can just take you a long way, but to a certain extent. But discipline will take you very, very, very take you to a very.
It'll take you further. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It is discipline, bro. It is discipline.
Discipline and yeah, man. Just learn and put what you do into practice.
100%. And watch your socials, bro. Plug your socials. Where can people find you? And what's actually coming up? What's next year? What's coming up for you? What's going on with you?
So socials at the Costa DJ on Instagram.
Knows on socials. This nigga.
Hey, bro. At the Costa DJ on Instagram. At the Costa DJ on YouTube. Not on there yet, but I'm coming with a few stuff. On Twitter as well. Everything's just at the Costa DJ.
Okay, 100%.
For bookings, book. The Costa bookings at gmail.com. Bro, it's the lights, it's the camera, bro. First interview, first podcast.
You're doing well, bro.
God damn, so I'm not even gonna lie.
You put me on the spot now, right? So this is the segment I have called One Question.
Wait, you asked what's the plans?
I'm flying ahead. Sorry, bro. Yeah, so what's 2023? What's going on with you?
2023, you know, just put more work out there, put more content, network, be out there more, and you know, just inspire, I guess. Just put the work out there, man. Let the work speak.
100%.
You know?
So I have a segment here right at the end of the show, and I appreciate you that. And you've been a good guest. First time, bro. You're not always going to be excellent, but you put gems in there that people, even me when I watch it back, that I'll learn. And I'm learning from you anyways, bro. Because one of the things that, you know, where I need to put in my game is calmness. I spoke about my last episode where my dad has that, where my mom they'll argue, you know, parents argue. My dad will he'll just take it and he'll walk. So you need to have composure, really. Even something happened during the week there where usually I'd fly out the handle. it is what it is, you get me? Yeah. So because obviously people need to go in their ages. Last question, it's called One Question and One Question Only, where you ask me a question, whatever you want to ask me, and I have to answer it. I can't dodge it, whatever. So, floor is yours. And then
I'm just asking you.
You're asking me anything you want to find out, bro.
You're not asking me. I'm just asking.
No, you're asking me, bro. Yeah.
All right, cool.
Anything, bro. Anything.
All right, cool. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Oh, jeez, I got that question the other day. I already got that one. So next.
Did you answer it?
I answered it, bro. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a real basic one. Everyone's always asking that.
How far do you want to take this podcast? Oh, how far do you want to take what you do?
To the moon, bro. To the moon. Like I said.
And how are you going to do it?
Yeah, no, consistency, bro. And what you said, discipline. Do you get me? Where I've lacked that in the past, where football, like, even season 1, if you hear me and I go back, I'm blaming the white man, white people this, and the black people aren't getting opportunities. It ain't like that, bro. At the top, at the end of the day, they don't care about what colour you are. It's the work you're putting in. It's what you can offer. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, just constantly networking with people like yourself, you know. And I want to take it to the moon, bro. Yeah, sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Like a world of opportunity out there. There's no. I know. Look, we're in a world where everyone's fucking sad. But at the end of the day, you're gonna have to do something about it, aren't you? Do you get me? Sure. 2 kids, bro. But Mrs. that I want to marry, bro, and I want to give her
I like that,
the best life ever. Do you get me?
Yeah.
And obviously, I want to change my family's life. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
All that.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, the most important, when you're a boss, it's about rate a boss. You get there, you're at the top. You're dragging people up.
Definitely,
with you.
that's a
You know
leader,
what I'm
man.
saying?
That's a leader.
There you go.
You can't just think that I'm there and go by yourself. Nah, you need to bring people along with you.
Yeah. So that was a good question as well. But so I appreciate you, bro.
I won't lie, bro. I wish we could do this again. Cause now I'm feeling good. Like earlier on, I was feeling a bit nervous about it.
There'll be a part 2. Don't worry, bro. Yeah.
Really not to
Appreciate you guys. Like, share, subscribe, all that bollocks. Yeah, nice one.
If I speak, I am in big trouble. In big trouble. And I don't want to be in big trouble.
Turn me up, kid, Spiral.